Yo, and welcome back to Tales of Ark. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Mabinogi, and this time we're starting out the Chronicles. And so I'm not sure how difficult the Chronicle is, but I guess we'll see. If it's too difficult, we might just come back later after when we got stronger, but we'll try it out. Her soft, luminous hair wafts gently in the gentle breeze of Avon. Her mind, however, is elsewhere as she grips the college script tightly. Wet ink on top of layer just dried. The script just became past limpness. I believe we can separate the two. Which stage thou wish to know about? Oh, continue a Chronicle mission. Well met, Ursula. Even now, the play about us flies towards the final page, but I fear I must interrupt the lovely reverie to beg for aid. Shall I compare Avon to unfinished script? Listen close and thou may even hear the scratching of pen, and yet in scant few plays are permitted to speak their lines into story. I am an actor. I love well that the theater's fair uproar, but in such a place as this, I fear as unsanctioned play may prove perilous for those upon the stage and those who watch below. So it's with trepidation that I must tell thee that even now a claimer deserves this silent, dreary land of exile, this lonely garret of gods abhor. Yes, set, actor, and scripts, provenance all unknown, stamp their way across our creaking, groaning board. My nature forbids me to ignore such a sight. Yes, I stepped upon the stage and took a role, and then sudden asleep, I was cast from the globe. Oh, strange and sudden exile. Were it not for the script still at my feet, perhaps I would have thought the whole exercise a phantom of my unconscious mind. Any stage will welcome thee, Ursula. Thou art esteemed by theater itself. Someone must take my place inside, and thou surely would not be so displaced as I. The task I set before these is no mere theater mission, but perhaps, yes, I will term it a Chronicle mission. Remember those words. Wilt thou once more step into the sonnet of this town, play a role in the Chronicle mission, and I believe thou may yet discover why and wherefore to spare. Nod your head. An actor needs a script. Learn thy role and the globe door will open. Enter the Chronicle mission will unfold. I have read enough to know these settings, a grim and desperate time when humans drew swords against humans. The first battle of Tuireadh. Be prepared for a treacherous war. And remember one thing above all, Ursula. While an actor always tells the truth, a play may contain many falsehoods. Every play has an author, and every author has their own thoughts. No Chronicles is ever truly objective. If thou should by fate or circumstance lose the script, return to me. I thought it's wise to make copies. Godspeed, and may the secret of this unknown play unfold before thee. Alright. So, as we all know, and if you haven't know, we all know the spoilers from Chapter 1 and Chapter 3. So, I'm assuming this is where the first battle is. And Nuadha gets betrayed at some point. Once you step upon the stage, you'll be embroiled in a theatrical recreation of the first battle of Tuireadh. Your role, Ursula, will be a Danaans soldier. What do you aim to be in this performance, Ursula? One voice is symbol see the whole story without skipping dialogue or commentary. Well, duh. In the days long past, when Aaron was younger. Oh, if this is too long, I'll probably split it in half. I mean, they did give us 60 minutes, an hour. When Aaron was younger, this ran into two people, each hunger for Bolgs and Tuatha the Danaans too. Okay, my dogs. I wasn't sure what she was doing. That's ran into two people, each hunger for Bolgs and Tuatha the Danaans too, for power and glory for their kings true. As war wore on, a third foe saw a chance to gain advantage. Former folks approach the little guard for Bolgs, a gift at first glance. The term of mutual alliance breach. The words and promise to time are lost. Said upon the day, none were there to hear the ancient lines of enemies be crossed for such ambition, jealousy, or fear. The former's aid served only to prolong the fight. A perfect match in strength at last, advance and retreat, no end to the song. They dance on and on, soldiers steadfast, until disaster for the Bolg troops. The formers left, unable to regroup. They stumbled through defeat after defeat, their ranks desperately more at each retreat. Confusion regained and wild rumors spread. They fear the king in prison and even dead. One final force then, in the end, remained. Those led by Sreng, the mightiest of all. I don't know who the hell that is. All we knew was Bolg was under some commander in the First War. They muster encouraged warrior Bloodstained to face Nuadha and at last to fall. And so our hero stepped into the frame, Ursula, a soldier in the final fight, with toothy Danaans of grit and fame, a scouting unit known for awesome might. The stage is set, so let the curtain rise, unfold the tales before my waiting eyes. Using healing, oh, that's my thing. I should probably soul link. I don't know how difficult this is going to be. Like, I should, with how the content was released on the page, I more or less know what to do. Because I pay attention to the news and, well, I'm always in the forums, seeing what's up, what's happening, what's wrong. I know that some people struggle on this, so I'm not sure if I can do it, considering I'm not like that high level. I believe they said that you should have a gun also. Like if it, I don't know, I might use the staff. Because I heard with staff or magic it's easier, and with a gun it's necessary. Because they said like there's some stuff you can't like DPS. I see you all return, hail and ho. I praise our gods and king that no ill fortune waylaid you. Haha, come now, Captain. We never failed you before, have we? True, and thanks to me saving you when the enemy was right on your ass, we made it through this time. What? They were on your tail again? That's the trouble with being too tall. You draw their attention like a lightning rod. Okay, pipe down. The reports come first. You can bicker later. There's no need to take them to task. I'm just glad the squad returned without taking any losses. Okay, sure, but it wouldn't hurt Mr. Tall over there at least crouch a little more. Keep a low profile, you know? Damn, is it because he's the shortest guy? Shh, what was that? The enemy, that must have been telling us. See, this is why I keep telling him not to stand up so ramrod straight all the time. It wasn't me, I swear. We can figure out how they found us later. Prepare for battle and let none of them escape. Or does this scale to like your level, I wonder? I mean, I'm doing damage, but they're not outright dying, so they do ones to me. Is everyone alright? I told you all to cover your tracks and always look behind you. Fortunately, their numbers were few enough to be dealt with this time. Hey, don't look at me. You're all still standing, that's what matters. Now then, I believe you all had reports for me before we were interrupted. Tell me, how fare our enemies? Have their ranks swell with the rumors reinforcement? No, in fact, just the opposite as we suspected. Their numbers seemingly scarce at a tenth that of toothy Danaans' force. If Nuadha gave the orders to attack today, they'll be done for. Fine work, though. It'd be best if we could furnish a more exact number next time. Heh, look at you getting scolded again. You best shape up, soldier. Safety joking for later. Tell me, what does their command unit look like? We saw no signs of the Bolg king. Seems as though Sreng was commanding all the troops himself. Perhaps there was some substance to those rumors that the king has gone missing. They certainly didn't seem to have enough supplies to dig in for a long haul. Given their situation, I don't think they can afford a protracted engagement, so I bet my beard they make their move sooner rather than later. Agree, we fanned out the scouts routes by which reinforcement might come, but we saw no signs of such force, hostile or otherwise. Even sure that our generals should not press the offense. It's possible that if we encircle the Bolgs, they realize the odds are not in their favors to surrender. Our duties is scouting, not strategy. Focus on the movement of their troops, not ours. Understood, sir. On the note, I did notice something that seems odd, several things to be precise. Can't say what their intended purpose might be in the coming battle though. You mean those strange monoliths, right? Wait, those weren't in your reconnaissance zone, were they? Are they more than just the ones I saw the first time I laid eyes on them? They immediately struck me as suspicious. The Bolgs are planning something, mark my words. I just wish I knew what part of those floating rocks are meant to play in it. Our force are a barbaric people, easily swayed by the superstitious. I wouldn't be surprised if those monoliths were some sort of idol. I don't know, man. If they took the time to bring it to battle, it's probably something. It can be a bomb, for all I know. In any case, we don't have enough evidence to merit their inclusion in the report. Maybe so, still, it wouldn't hurt to look into it a bit deeper, see if we can observe anything more, just to be sure. We have no time, another sweep. We need to return to the king and report what we learned about the size of the location of the Bolgs force. You there, the new recruit, can you confirm the route of our army plan in advance? Before you're able to deliver your report, you hear the din of soldiers swiftly approaching. Draw steel, the enemy is upon us. Oh, come on. Okay, it's not instant killing them anymore. Maybe I should bard. Of course I get stunned. Nice. I mean, this doesn't seem that bad so far. I wonder if it gets worse. Damn, another wave? How many of you guys are there? I thought they said there was a 10th of them here. Come on. Damn, the Bolgs are nipping at our heels even now. We need to rejoin all my stamina MP. Join the main force as soon as we can. Everyone, look out. What? What? Oh. Is that our? No, that's theirs. You've seen too much, not that you live long enough to tell anyone. What are we going to do, Captain? Take aim. Oh, I was about to say, are we like slowly just gonna lose people? What was that report now? Oh god, there's no. Oh, he's worried. Why are you barefooted? And he still has his arm. He looks so tall here, but when we saw him in G12, he was like short. Nuadha is come. What? Is that right? Fall back, fall back. Nuadha has come? Oh god, the FPS is terrible. Your Majesty, what brings you this far out to the encampment? It's natural to be concerned that the scouts I have sent out hadn't returned by a appointed hour. He's so caring here? Bro, look at that arm. The information you gather has value to me, as do your lives. Even so, to come this way. Come, we linger too long upon enemy's doorstep. Let us rejoin to the main force. Yes, sir. Damn, look at our camp. The captain of the scouting unit delivered his report to Nuadha, passing on the information gathered by each of the scouts. I see. So Sreng alone leads the Furbolg forces here. This is the chance we've been waiting for. We have them outnumbered. I say we march on the enemy and annihilate their forces. That voice crack. Don't be too quick into rushing to battle. There are more elements to strategy than numbers alone, and prudence is always warranted. I agree, of course, but the difference in the size of our army is considerable. King will review all our intelligence before issuing orders, so we ought to not let minor details stay our hands. Are you suggesting that should our strategy prove unsound, the king is to blame? I imply no such thing. I'm merely saying. Silence. Are we a den of cowards wasting our time trying to find fault in one another as though we had already tasted the sting of defeat? Or are we men of valor ready to stride upon the field of battle and take victory into our hands? The Furbolg force hang by the bearers of thread. I will not carelessly lower our guard, but I cannot well imagine suffering defeat at the hands of the meager and army. I wholeheartedly agree, my lord. You have but to order us in advance. This battle is no longer a matter of winning or losing. Victory already rides with us. My concern now is minimizing loss on both sides. Better that no blood be spilt in vain. Both sides, then you mean to spare those Furbolg's coals? Hold your tongue, lest you offend the king. We have long been at odds with the Furbolg. I can fully understand the reason why he and many others will hesitate to offer them the hand of peace. But have you forgotten that once we stood united against the Formers? Even after the dust of this war have settled and the dead have been buried, the Formers' threat still looms upon the horizon. Would it not be wise to grant our foes clemency this day in the hopes that our old alliance might one day be reforged? Or can we presume our foes have the good sense to choose surrender? Even you, your majesty, have acknowledged Sren's strength and valor. His soldiers are fiercely loyal to him. Do you think they would simply wave the white flag even hopelessly outnumber? The Furbolgs may once have been our allies, but those times are long past. Now they stand with the Formers, even if they accepted an alliance. There's no telling when they would turn on us again. I say we ought to not give their knives a chance to find our back. Your Majesty, you are a noble heart, cherishing the lives of all men, lamenting even those foes you must strike down. But what the toll this war has taken, the Furbolg must be made to understand that allying with the Formers carries a high price, lest they be tempted to do so again. Son, even you feel this way? Oh, Morrigan. Morrigan, what brings the fluttery of crows' wings to this battlefield? Perhaps you too wish to tell me how I ought to deal with the Furbolgs. I have no interest in whatever grudge or petty squabble you got yourself mixed into. I merely came to warn you that I sense an ominous energy coalescing here. Ominous? The flow of energy near the Furbolg's encampment is indescribably strange, baleful enough to give a god pause, should he possess the sense to heed the warning. Surely you know what sort of place this is, do you not? Could it be? Indeed, I suspect this energy is dark erg. Something is causing it to well up from deep within the earth. Dark erg, what in blazes is that? Shh, be quiet, you. Even we gods shudder in the presence of dark erg. I cannot imagine humans lasting long, if exposed to it, frail as they are. Then the Furbolg's army is in grave danger, to say nothing of our own troops. Then there must be a relic of some manner or device in the land agitating the dark erg. We must hunt down and destroy whatever and wherever it might be. Captain, do they think they're talking about those weird monoliths we saw during our scouting mission? Shh. All the higher ups are here. Don't say anything that will embarrass yourself or me. Did you see something while you were conducting Renaissance? Speak up. Well, we did see something, but Did you not hear me, soldier? Go on. Yes, my lord. As we were scouting, we saw those suspicious-looking monoliths in the vicinity of the Furbolg's encampment. What Morgan just said made me wonder if they have anything to do with Dark Erg. We'll discuss this later, exactly why this was left out of the initial report. I know, right? He didn't say anything about it? This is a war. This is like, you should not, like, even if it's minor, say it anyways. Like, this feels off to me, then report it. It's better to know than to not know. As of this moment, I command you to find and destroy those monoliths. I will go and speak with Sreng myself. We may still convince the Furbolg to surrender in the wiser choice. Your Majesty, you can't. The Dark Earth has already begun the search, and I will not see our soldier exposed to such risk. If my negotiations should fail and battle ensures, even I cannot tell which might happen. We must persuade them to flee. There's no meaning in further sacrifice here, but your Majesty, to venture there alone is... Enough, the king has spoken. We must honor his wishes. What? I am decided and the die is cast. Scouting unit, move out and destroy those monoliths. Our main units will hold precision here. If you see or sense any strange entity, you are to retreat immediately. Man, he's so different than he has been. Alright, you want to talk about those monoliths? I want you to tell me where you saw each and every one. The members of the scouting unit share where they remember seeing the strange monolith during the reconnaissance. That place out there to east has strange look about it. I know the place you speak of, though I don't remember seeing anything worthy of note. Let's leave it be for now and focus our attention to this place and to confirm sighting. Well, if you say so. I made a sweep of the area when I passed through, but turns up nothing. Besides, we have our hands full of destroying the 5 monoliths we already know of. We could circle back to the east after we dealt with them. Yes, sir. Here, I'll mark them on the map. I wager this isn't the sort of mission you expect when you join us as a new recruit, is it, Ursula? Well, I hope you have a gift for strategy because I'm entrusting you with choosing in order we destroy the monolith. Alright, so, as I've been telling you guys, they said I need a gun. I wonder if I do well if I didn't know how to do it. Because I wasn't sure if I would be able to do this. So, I know magic is super strong and that it's like recommended. Can you do it with Elemental Knight is what I'm wondering. Oh, this is the orb one, so you need the key for this one. If I'm not talking because I'm looking at my dog, I'm afraid she'll piss. I want a final hit, but I want to save it in case I need it. Oh. So is the infantry weaker than the archers? Or is it like random? Because sometimes I feel like they can tank and attack. Oh, what the hell? He survived that with a rage impact? It's crazy. Alright, we got 2 keys, so... Oh god. I should probably do this so I don't lose. So I can keep... So it can keep the aggro, so I don't get swarmed. Alright, that's 1 down. 4 left to go. Bro, that already took us 22 minutes? Damn. This one's right here, and I can just backtrack. Alright, I think this one's the DPS one. Damn. I gotta get my pet over there because I don't want to lose Soul Link. Alright, come on, come on, come on. A 0. A 0. There we go. Alright, so you just gotta get higher than 8k. That does not do as much as I thought it would. Oh, that's cool. You can see it brighter now. Alright, good, good, good. Go back over here. It's another DPS. Curse you, Soul Link. I wish you were longer. No, I'm gonna get swarm. Oh, the MP.